another small lock. No. Without taking something out. Let's see what I can buy in terms of developments. Power. So I've got a geothermal. Don't really need any of that. Don't need that. Already got the hospital. I kind of like to get the educational, what's it called? Technical university. Recycling. That would be a good one. Let's unlock that. It's where's our incinerator? So our incinerator is over here. How big is that? So that is pretty sizable. But we could put it right along this road here. That is not very level. Yeah, so when I was doing this area over here, this is when I was first learning about terraforming. And I did not do a good job at all. Obviously need to move this. Actually, let's those out for the time being and level this out. Back up. Alright, so now let's look at our recycling plant. This has extra garbage, hazardous waste collection. I screw up my... I did. How the hell did that happen? I literally sloped from there up. Alright. We're gonna fix this. Actually, we're gonna level right from down here. Add from down here. Jeez. That is some terrain. So now let's put it on this road. We're gonna fix all of that. This just up on a hill here.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now from the musical page to the literary. Here we have some perfectly anguishing correspondence from a listener. My dear Professor Hornbuckle.
So now we gotta
Whereas I make no apology for my erudite, modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted to the gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue. Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road-weary soul. There now, my good fellow, chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in sediment. Leave that to those poet chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest desolation.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
let's start with
Thanks,
that.
Jim. We'll be back after this.
Quite funny. All these cars are driving underwater. Oh yeah. I wonder if we can fix this now that we're a little bit more adept to highways. That's gonna be the last thing that we're gonna do today is fix this little area. Oh yeah. fix all this. Sort all this out. So we know that we need these roads to connect here. Let's get in our highways. So let's slope. Let me slide this. So one thing we might do, maybe we'll actually make this the overpass. I think so. Pretty good grade. A little bit further. Now let's look at our roads. Absolutely perfect. Nice. Then gotta get some connections.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass, and prepare for another hour of musical delight. Tonight we are doing a musical tour of Italia, land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi shall be our guide.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
jog in it. That up better. Okay. Gotta come off of here. Let's level some of this out. Upgrade this highway to 3-lane. Now we need the slope there. There. There we go. I think I want to get us the bigger roundabouts. This is... There we go. Nice. All facing the same way. So one last one to connect here. First, let's level this off some. So let's just smooth this out. Very nice.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during
And for
this water
that-
shortage. Consider installing a low-flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible. This has been a local public service announcement. This is Second Moon with J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Before we dive into our next selection, I'd like to take a few memento moris to elaborate on the formal structure of the symphonic work. For our newer, less able listeners, first, we will be dancing through the al dente section before entering the slower largo movement, finally, then savoring the vivacious antipasto movement. So, without further ado, let's raise the curtain and begin.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer
There we
shoes
go.
while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Local stargazers are in for a real treat tonight as the aurora borealis is expected to light up the night sky.
That's right, Jim. Don't forget to look up this evening. It promises to be quite a sight.
Alright. Done a good bit today. Banded out our residential. What's we got going on over here? And nothing has changed with any of this. we didn't do too much in our downtown area. We did expand. Where's it at? This area over here quite a bit. So yeah, we added this whole residential area back here. We fixed our road and train lines over here. It looked like this was too sharp for trains to even be able to utilize to begin with. Yeah, I think we made a lot of good improvements. We expanded out the industrial. Our industrial demand is lower. Now our commercial is higher. Probably next time we'll look into adding some commercial back through here along this street. But yeah, good progress. And abandoned. Snook it. Bam. Yeah, always good to get rid of abandoned buildings. Let's see how our recycling is doing. So it should be everywhere. Like it's running good. Oh. Here. Dump truck. At the incineration. Yeah, so that's why we need a closer road between these two. Terrain is just not very friendly in this area. We'll get that figured out next time. Also we added a nice residential area over here behind the technical university. Yeah, so our dropout rate's only 2%, so I don't think we need this. For our university. We've already put down our park. Don't need the extension wing quite yet. And we did add the library. We did add a signature building, the Baltar Pines. This is just a pedestrian street here. Yeah. Where's Mr. Raymond live? Complaining about smog. Educated, but lives in a wealthy household. Makes a lot of sense. Alright, folks. So yeah, we're gonna end it right here. And shall connect next time. I appreciate all the people that stopped out, and yeah, peace out.